Good everybody, David Production 119 here. First video like this is an airsoft video. It's gonna be an arsenal video. So not all the guns are here, but we're gonna get into the ones that I have. Adjust the camera real quick, hold up. Alright, first gun, starting out with the these are not all mine by the way, my friend stored some of the stuff here too. This one is the first one, plastic, ABS plastic, Tavor 21. Sorry, the camera quality is just not as good. For some reason, the light is just being really weird. Tavor 21 right here. Oh my goodness, this camera. Yo. Alright, first gun. Tavor 21. Sorry about that. So, this is a bullpup, ABS plastic, obviously. Selector switch right here. I put my 1x40 scope on here. It's a red dot, it's not an ACOG or anything. Charging handle doesn't really do anything anymore since this back thing broke. This is the slide thing that broke, the spring, and just didn't feel like fixing it. This gun had a problem originally because the wires in the back were loose, so I had one of them fell off, so I had to resolder it. I didn't solder it myself, my friend did. Shout out to him. Some of the stuff is still here. Anyways, battery compartments in the front. Go like this, take out the front, plug it at 7.4. No, not 7.4, 8.4. Slide that back on, good. Select the switch I said. Mag release is right here, like a second trigger kind of. Press it, take out the mags. To take standard M4 mags. Button back here is for depressing the spring, so after you shoot it a lot, you press this and you can hear like and then the spring gets compressed so it doesn't like break in the long run. Also, you have a spot for a rail here. This is I believe Elite Force. The competition series, not the really good one. This is like the base one, so it's plastic. Anyways, this is the Tavor 21. It's cool. I like it because it's lightweight. The sight looks cool on it. Alright, next one we got let's go with the AUG. This gun used to be mine, but then my friend bought it from me. It's an AUG A1. It's not a mag in right now, but basically it's like it has a pressure switch on it. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's a pressure switch on the grip right here. The flashlight that's attached to the barrel. This gun FPS is about like 280. The Tavor's FPS is probably 300, probably 325, 330. But safety on here is right here. That's fire. This is safe. Battery compartment is in the back. Clips go here. Clip release is right here. So if I had a clip in, like that. It has a built-in 3x scope. It's gonna be hard to get the angle of the scope. I can't really do that. But it's just tape here, obviously, for battlegrounds. And then when you pull it back, you can see the hop-up chamber right there. And you can just hop up, and the bolt can actually stay locked back, just like that, and it goes forward. Grip is foldable. Barrel's kind of chipped a little bit in the front, right here. The rip. It's a good gun. I didn't really like it anymore though because it's like a weird gun kind of because the scope, you can't put any rails on it like this. So that's why I like this, the Tavor better. But this is obviously plastic, so it's not as comfortable, and it is definitely less cheap. No, it's definitely more cheap than the AUG. This is polymer. But anyways, next we got one of the classics. Well, I would say classic. This is a combat machine, GMG CM16 SRL. This is the mid version. The longer version has a longer barrel, shorter version has a shorter barrel. I put my 4x32 Swiss scope on here. It's kind of like a DMR for me. I got a double mag here, double 10 mags. These are pretty dope. It's a double mag connected piece, that's cool. Stock is adjustable. On the inside of here, you access the battery. You take off this back panel by just squeezing. Wait, what the heck? Squeezing it right here. There we go. This is one piece, and then it's another piece. There's an ammo piece in here. Anyways, in the back here, you can see it's the wire thing, and there's a MOSFET in here. This is not the MOSFET right here. The MOSFET's inside. It's like right here, right there. It's a MOSFET, so you can do 3 burst, which is cool. All you do for that is you hold the trigger down on semi for 10 seconds or whatever, just keep holding down. Then eventually switch to full, and your full will be 3-round burst. And what's cool about this gun is it has an ambi mag release. So as you can see, there's one here. Let me get a better angle. One here, and then the other side there's one right here. So you can have, so you can release it either way. It's pretty cool. Right here there's a charging handle. It's ambi 2, so there's a knob on both sides that go like this. And you can just hear that. I'm doing it again. When you pull this back, it exposes the hop-up chamber. I'll do it again. It's cool. And you can adjust your hop-up and then close it back up. We should be good. This gun is probably one of my favorites because it has 3-round burst, which is pretty lit. And then in the front here, this is all metal, and then the back receiver is all polymer. And this gun's just so organelle and comfortable. And all the guns have vents on the bottom of the handle for the motor box. The selector switch is nice and crisp. It's safe, semi-auto / burst, which is pretty dope. And yeah, this is a key mount up here, so if I wanted to get rails, which I'm not going to, I could attach a G&G suppressor on here, which I'm not going to do. But this gun is pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorites. I think this is my favorite gun actually. So move on to the next one, which is also a pretty cool gun. This is probably the king of all my guns right now. Actually, you know, I'll save this one for after. We're gonna do one of the cheaper ones next. Let's do this. This is a Voodoo shotgun. It's like $30. This gun is pretty trash. It's only cool for like the looks. It's a tactical shotgun. I'm 4 stock on it. You can take it off. Obviously it's a buffer tube. But I'm 4 stock. Has some rails on it. Pump action. Shoots one bullet at a time. It's the clip. The clip's kind of weird. The mag release is literally on the clip, which is kind of cool, I guess. These 2 things right here on either side. You press it. Lock in. Safety is right on the trigger. It's right here. That's fire. That's safe. It's rails on all sides for anything. This gun's just cheap, I guess. It's cool that it looks, but I would never use this in battle. Guys, just let you know, we might be doing our next part to the series for the Overkill Winter Soldier stuff, which would be cool. But this time we'll be using airsoft guns. I'm saying stay tuned. It's not confirmed yet, but it's definitely a possibility. A high possibility actually. Has sling mounts. This was a cheap shotgun. Next we have one of my friend's guns. 2 of my friend's guns actually. Let's first start out with this one. This is one of the most recent ones. This is the GSG G14. It's basically a futuristic G36. Charging handle. This is the only gun here that's electric blowback. I used to have one. Sold it yesterday, I don't really like it that much anymore. So every time you press the trigger, this bolt will go back to that. Kind of cool. My friend put Velcro on both sides for pressure laser and pressure flashlight. Battery compartments up here. You just take out the pin right here and just put the battery in. And this, what's cool about this gun, it's kind of like my other CM16 gun, the combat machine, which you can see, semi, 2-round burst in full, which is kind of cool. But personally, I kind of like mine because mine is just like, you can program full auto burst. So this is kind of cool. This is double tap though. Mine is 3-round burst on the combat machine. This gun's pretty cool. He put a flip-up sight on it. Obviously the side is trash, so he's just gonna use an actual scope, which he has. It's like my scope on the Tavor, so this is cool. Cheek pad right here. Not raisable like a gun coming up, but this is cool. You take this gun apart really easy by just using the pins. It takes G36 mag, so that's cool. The next gun, this is the second last gun in the arsenal. This is a Scar, my friend's Scar. This is an L too, Scar L. It's black. This is polymer. The only thing metal is this front sight and the barrel, and it's a barrel modification. So there's no orange yet. He's going to put some tape on. Charging handles right here. It's not really that cool. You can pull it back and you can see the blue pop-up, the blue gearbox too. There we go. This is the sound. What's cool about this side? You guys can see it's right here. Press it down. Keypad goes up by 1, which is cool. Then you press this, and the stock can fold. Wow, that's lit, right? Yeah, well, there's one more feature that I have to tell you guys about. Not with this gun, with the next one. But this one is cool, and then the back, you can access the battery. Like, after you open it up like this, you can just unscrew this with an Allen wrench. I don't know if you guys can see. Unscrew that with an Allen wrench, then you should be good. Just gonna tease this in here real quick. Alright, so this is the FN Scar, that's the black one. This is the second. Actually, this is probably one of the best guns in the arsenal. I don't like how there's so much branding on this thing though, like that. Anyway, guys, we're getting to the last gun in the arsenal. Probably the best one in my opinion. Having a gun bag since this is my main weapon that I like. Now, I used to not like it as much since I got the combo machine, but this guy's is gonna be the most, no, not the most best, but the best gun in the arsenal. You got Scar L. This one's in tan. Like I said, this is fully customized by Airsoft Megastore, so there's no branding at all, just lit, which means there's like no weird labels and stuff on here. Comes with flip up sights and original Scar sights, which is cool. I put an AFG on here, angle foregrip, and it's cool. It's comfortable. And this one's not good for flashlights though, since this, I think this is AFG 1, I think. Or, no, this is AFG 2, because this thing comes up through like the rail, so you can't put flashlights on, which I kind of made a mistake, but whatever. And here's a fake ACOG. This is a red dot. We did not find the batteries yet for this, so this thing is not working. It's just for looks. Anyways, let's go over this gun. This gun's just sweet. So first off, I put an AFG in here. Next, charging handle is metal. In here, nice metal sound. The rail is numbered, so you know where to put your optics. You can see we have an adjustable stock, same as the other one. 3 positions. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I just keep it at 3 since this gun's kind of short altogether. What's cool about this gun, this is everything's polymer except for from right here to the front, which is all metal. The front is like a 416, use it to Scar L, which is cool. As I said, the sights are metal too. The stock is like the other one, except this one's way cooler because instead of going just like in and then one up, you can go another up, and then that's high, which is really comfortable. And it's also how you access the battery. So what you do is you just pry off this top cover with this piece right here. You take off that, put in the battery, you're good. So when you put in the battery, you can't like collapse the stock, which is kind of not too good, but I don't really use the stock collapsed anyway, so I just keep it like this. And same features of the other one. Ambi mag release, one right here, this one right here. Oh shoot, this one right here too. That's 1 and that's 2. You have an ambi flare selector, so this is safe. Let's zoom in. It's safe, semi, auto, which is cool. The difference between these two scars is this one has metal, so it makes that nice sound when you chamber around. Take some 4 mags like usual. I just like tan scars way better than black scars personally, because they just look like an actual scar. Like the one from Fortnite, it's a tan scar. I'm not obsessed with that game, but I'm just saying like tan scars are just more like better because it's the actual scar. Like, when you hear the name scar, you don't think of a black scar, you think of a tan scar just because it's a scar. So in the back, just a fake cover, I guess. You should not use this for putting the battery in, but yep. So that's the arsenal, guys. First airsoft video on my channel. I'm gonna be hopefully making the Winter Soldier remake stuff. Stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, stay tuned. I have pistols and stuff, but those are kind of lame, so basically just like the main guns. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. David Productions 119 signing out. Peace, everybody.